Maayong adlaw mga higala, this is Maestra Judy. Today, we have a guest in our channel. I'm very excited and nervous at the same time. We will be having a trial one-to-one online Bisaya tutorial. So this will be my first time, guys. Cody created his own edited version of the lesson, so don't forget to visit their channel. Let's welcome our guests for this video, Cody and Izai from We Wonder YouTube channel. But only Cody will be with us and Izai will be behind the scene. Cody has been studying the Cebuano language since 2018. They are travel vloggers residing in Liloan, Cebu. They are featuring beautiful places around Cebu City and other neighboring islands. I really enjoy and love what they're doing in their channel. Please visit them and subscribe. You can find the link to their YouTube channel in the description box. This video is the edited version. For my premium members, you can view the whole video tutorial at cebuano11.com. By the way, guys, before we start, I was so nervous. I did some mistakes here and there. Pasensya kaayo. I'll be better next time. Now, let's start.
Today, what we were planning to do, me and Judy have actually been talking for, I don't know, maybe a month, something like that.
Yeah.
Figuring out something we could do, because Judy's channel was actually the first one that I ever watched when I started studying Bisaya in 2018. But I was only studying like very, very lightly back then. I got more serious later on. But Izai actually sent me her channel because Izai was very impatient with teaching. And she was like, here, I found this channel online. Try this channel. And I was like, oh, this is actually really good. So I've actually used Judy's channel quite a bit in my own studies. And it's very helpful. Her way of explaining and teaching is very clear and concise. Very good. So we thought today we will do a mock lesson where Judy's going to teach me something. I'm not exactly sure what she's going to be teaching me in Bisaya, something that will hopefully help you guys watching out and help me out and give you a little bit of a taste of what you can expect over on her channel. So, Judy, take it away. From now on, I'm the student. You're in charge.
Yeah, before we start, thank you so much, guys, for having me on, and for Cody for answering to my request.
Of course. I was actually shocked when I saw that you wrote on my channel, because I had already watched you for years. Like I said, I'm like, oh my God, it's Judy. What the heck?
Excuse. Actually, guys, Cody is my first student on a one-to-one online tutorial. I don't do online tutorial yet in my website due to my schedule and other personal things. So Cody will be my cute guinea pig.
Oh, you got a real lesson set up. All right.
This is I would say, the easiest way to teach.
Right. Yeah. Visuals. This is awesome.
I want to know where you're at in your Cebuano language, because you've been studying Cebuano, I mean, way back in 2018. So I don't know your skills, where you're at. So
All right.
I will ask you to speak more than myself. And then
Right.
don't worry if you commit a mistake. I mean, the reason why I'm here is to teach you how, okay? So
Of course, I'm nervous. I'm nervous, Judy. I got to be honest, because I never speak very much. I'm used to listening and hearing people, but I don't. Sometimes I speak, but like jokingly, like I know I'm messing it up. So this will be my first time trying to really do it right.
let's go over first with the very basic conversation. So I want you to introduce yourself, because anywhere you go, you will be introducing yourself a lot, anywhere in the Philippines. I want you to
Okay.
tell me in Bisaya your name, your age, where are you staying in Cebu, and how many years have you been here in Cebu City?
Okay. So just go ahead whenever I'm ready.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Okay, gosh. Okay. Ako si Cody.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, how do I say my age again?
How old are you, by the way, Cody?
Oh, I'm 28.
Oh, okay.
So, 28,
Okay.
28 ka-tuig. I don't know how to say it like
Ah,
I am. Or
okay. Don't worry, just
20.
say it and then we'll try to correct it after your introduction.
Okay. 28 ka-tuig.
Mhm.
What do you mean place in Cebu? Like
Live,
where I live in Cebu?
yeah.
Um, oh my gosh. This is so bad. I've learned all this and now when you have to say it, you're like blanking. I
Yeah.
know how to say this.
Yeah.
Uh, Nagpuyo, I think that's live,
Yeah,
like the
live.
place you live.
Mm.
Nagpuyo sa Liloan, Cebu.
Mm.
And Isa is looking at me like I'm messing everything up right now.
Don't worry about it.
I wish I had an Izai cam set up so we could get her facial reactions.
Asa ka nagpuyo, or where are you staying? You can just use also this one, Tagaliluan ko. So you
Oh,
can
Tagaliloan ko.
Tagaliluan ko. So instead of saying nagpuyo ko sa liluan, which is also acceptable, you can just use the short version, Tagaliluan ko.
So when people ask me that, you don't think I should say Taga America ko
Yeah, you can
go
also say
with
Taga-America ko. Pero nagpuyo ko sa liluan. You can say it like that.
right. So Taga America ko pero nagpuyo ko sa Liloan.
Yeah. Correct. That's
All
correct.
right. Perfect.
So one of my tip for you, Cody, since you are already here in Cebu, the first thing you should do is say it in English and then follow it up with Bisaya. That way, the Cebuano, the local, can somehow get what you're trying to say in Bisaya because you already put the English first, and then you just follow it up with how to construct it in Bisaya, because the local will naturally help you in saying it in Bisaya. Like for example, so where is the terminal? Asa. If you say it like that, the local will just naturally say asa ang terminal, like that. It
That makes
English
so much
first,
sense.
and then you practice it in Bisaya, and then if you're having a hard time, the local will try to construct it for you, so you will get a free tutorial coming from the local people.
That's a really good advice because I think the reason that I don't practice it a lot, I get really nervous and like social anxiety to speak to locals because I feel like they're not gonna understand. Like even if I'm saying the words, like I know the words, I feel like I'm worried that they won't still understand my accent or won't understand me. So it makes me too nervous to even say it. But that's a really good advice. Just say it in English and then follow up in Bisaya because it makes me feel way more confident that I'll be understood. And maybe it'll make me used to saying the Bisaya to where eventually I can take the English off and
Correct.
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Pro tips right now from Judy, guys. Write this one down. So I have another question. This is random, but there's just like things that I've heard over time being here. So like duha, oh my gosh, how do you say it again? Kabuok? Duha kabuok? Like two pieces. So does that mean the ka is still the number, like two number of pieces?
Correct. You got
Okay, got it. So ka always just means the number. It's like a particle.
Exactly. Okay.
Awesome, got it.
Now let's go over to our proper lesson.
Oh gosh, this wasn't even the lesson? Oh my gosh. This was just the warm up? I'm
Yes.
sweating over here. Whew. This has been rough.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay. So the very first thing, since you and Isa have been going a lot around Cebu, so this phrase you really need to arm yourself with this one.
Mangutana. I've heard it before, but I don't remember the meaning. Mangutana.
Yeah, what do you think is it?
Mangutana lang ko. Mangutana. So
You
mang,
can say, pwede.
is it a verb?
Tayo,
Oh, wait. Can I? Mangutana. So mangutana is the verb. Mang is future tense, right?
Yes, correct, correct.
Yes, I learned that from Judy, guys. I learned I could not find anywhere to learn verb tenses other than Judy's channel. How do I say I don't know in Bisaya? Dili ko something with a K ka. I don't know.
Right,
I don't know.
you're already there. Ka blank.
Kabao? Dili ko.
Dili ko kabaw and dili ko
Hibalo.
kahibalo. Okay, okay. What else?
Oh, of course. I've literally used this. Wala ko kasabot.
Okay. So wala ko kasabot is the common one. Or
Isai, I'm sorry. Isai just keeps looking at me like I'm so stupid.
actually this is like kahibaw. Okay. But Cebuanos like to say it dili ko kabaw. Okay. So Cody,
Oh.
actually, sometimes this is a source of joke when you say dili ko kabaw, because actually kabaw is how do you spell?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, the Carabao.
we don't normally say oo in Cebu. We just say oh.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I barely ever hear people say oh. So, oh, unsaman.
Someone's like, what is it? Okay. What?
Unsaman lagi. So don't start with lagi.
Uh,
I really like the word lagi, so I need to stop this because I say lagi all the time. Like immediately, I'm like, unsaman lagi? I probably sound really like annoyed or frustrated all the
sort of
time.
like, so you just use it on the second time, not on the first.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here. So, for example, you got lost and you want to know the name of this place. This is how you ask question. What is the name of this place?
Okay. So unsay pangalan aning
Yes.
lugara.
Mm.
Okay. And what's the difference with unsay? Unsay is a contraction, right? Between unsa and what?
Unsa is actually unsa ang. So
Okay.
that's why. Basically, it's like this. But normally, Cebuano will just say unsa is like a one word, but actually a contracted word of unsa ang. So instead of saying unsay unsa ang, you just say unsay pangalan. Or
Okay.
unsa aning lugara.
Okay, got it.
Hold on. So aning is this. So you remember this one, right? The aning. You heard this so many times, but it's not all the time we use aning. We normally use ne. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, is this the same word that can be shortened down to like unsa ni? Like, what's this?
So there are just times that we use ani. Okay, ani is actually a contracted word of ani nga and then ni nga. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. That makes so much more sense now.
Okay. I just want to break this down, okay, so that you have in-depth knowledge on this. Lugar is actually a place. Okay, it is a place. But when you say lugara, it's more like you're giving emphasis to this place.
Yeah, I've heard lugar before, like lugar lang in the jeepney.
Yeah, in the GP you say lugar lang is like to place you like that. But
Right.
when you're talking about a certain specific place, you say lugara.
Lugara.
You cannot say to the driver, lugara lang. You cannot say, you just say, lugar lang. For example, you're in the intersection and you don't know which way is going to this specific falls or going to a certain town.
The intersection is the esquina.
Uh, no, esquina is like a corner. When you
Oh,
say
the corner.
intersection is like, we just use intersection actually.
Oh, okay. Very easy.
Just intersection. But the accent is different. You don't say intersection. Right? You say intersection.
Intersection. Intersection.
Oh, naam is intersection. So the accent is different. Asa is, I think you know this one. Normally,
Mhm.
asa is where, but if you want to know which one, you can also use asa.
Okay, so which way? Where
Which
is?
way? And then padulong is going to. Padong or padulong is going to.
Mhm. Okay, I understand.
Hold on na. So asaka is, where are you? Okay, where are you? But you have to be very careful with your tone on this one, because Cebuanos doesn't have the po and opo or oho
Right.
to make it,
Yeah.
just to show that you're very respectful and polite. But in Cebuano, you have to be watchful on your tone because you can say asaka. It's like, oh, that's very rude. Like, it's like, whoa,
Right. Asaka.
asaka,
Asaka.
asaka.
Asaka. Mm.
Because Cebuano accent, we are very tough. If you listen to us, right, you can
Yes.
we have this hard, tough accent. It's like we are Japanese.
Yeah, me and Isa were talking about it that we thought in Cebu it's like maybe kind of like Japanese, but then when we were in Leyte it's like German. Like it's very hard. Like the accent is very, very hard.
Okay, so this is how to use asa. So
Mm.
asa can also be used in which one or which way. Okay, so asa.
Okay.
This is, I think, the short form of if you want to know which is this specific place, like asa ang busay.
Asa ang CR.
Asa ang CR, asa ang market. So,
Did you say you have a quiz?
so how to say years old in Bisaya? Hudi?
Años.
Yeah.
I almost said ka-tuig. I almost said it.
Okay. Okay, how to say, I just want to ask a question or I'd like to ask something.
Oh my gosh. Mangutana langko?
Correct.
Yeah? Or puede ko mangutana?
Can I ask a question? Pwede ko mangutana. Okay.
What's up?
You're getting it!
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Guys, this felt, to me at least, a lot like watching Judy's video. So if you felt like you got something out of this, anything at all, if you learned something, I highly recommend at least jump over to her channel. And if you really liked it, also go check out what she has to offer on her website, because I guarantee you it can help you if you're studying Bisaya. I promise you. Oh, and what do you say? Amping.
Amping mga higala. Kita-kita.
All right, bye.
Daghang salamat mga higala. Please consider subscribing to We Wonder YouTube channel and of course to Cebuano 101. Again, you can watch the full video at cebuano101.com. Don't forget to give me a like and see you next time. Bye!